I found the best lockdown stretch build in NBA 2K25. With this build, fellas, you can lock down any position, snag rebounds over any big man, and you can even knock down threes at a high percentage. Here's how to build it. Starting off with the height, you're gonna go 6'7". For the weight, 236 pounds. With a 7'3" wingspan. For the physical attributes, you're going to want to put your speed all the way up to an 86. For the agility, you're going to go to an 82. For the strength, you're going to go all the way up to a 90. And for the vertical, you're going to go to a 90 as well. As you can see, this build is extremely athletic, man. For the finishing, you're going to set your close shot to a 71. Your layup is going to be a 44. Your driving dunk set to 62. And your standing dunk is set to a 72 for the bronze rise up. For the post control, we're going to keep this at a 57. Obviously, the finishing on this build is nothing crazy, but the main attribute you want to focus on and utilize is that 72 standing dunk rating, which is really all you need on a stretch lockdown build. When you're on a cut, a roll, or a slip to the paint, you'll easily be able to get a standing dunk with ease, which is all we need to be able to do when it comes to finishing with this build. Now let's move on to the shooting attributes, boys. All right, so for the shooting, you're going to want to put the 3 ball all the way up to a 78 for the silver set shot and the bronze deadeye badges. Keep the midi at a 68, and you're going to put the free throw at a 54. As you guys can see here, we're able to knock down shots consistently with this 78 3-point rating. This is mainly due to the silver set shot and the bronze deadeye badges we got, as well as the custom jump shot I'm using. If you guys do want me to post up this jump shot, comment jump shot down below and make sure you guys leave a like. If we can hit 50 likes on this video, I'll drop this jump shot ASAP. As you guys can see here, I'm knocking down shots so consistent, man, even with the 3-point set to a 78. This is literally all you need in 2K25 in this year's game, especially after the new shooting buff they just dropped in Season 2. Overall, the shooting on this build is very consistent. Now let's jump into the rest of the attributes. All right, so for the pass accuracy, we're going to set this to a 55 for the bronze dimer. This is all you need to complete passes in the park and the rec, as long as you're not trying to stretch passes all the way down the court. When I'm in the rec, I mainly just grab the rebound. I personally just dump off the ball to the point guard, so I'm not forcing a pass all the way down the court, leading to an overthrow or a turnover. Overall, as long as you know what you're doing and realizing that you're not a point guard, a 55 pass ac is all you need, especially in a half court setting. Now, moving on to the most dominant part of this build, the defense and the rebounding. First things first, we're going to put the interior defense all the way up to an 82, which is going to unlock us that silver paint patroller and post down lockdown badges. Those badges are very important and very busted in this game. For the perimeter, we're going to put this all the way up to an 85 for the silver challenger and the pick dodger and on ball menace badges. We're also going to get that gold immovable enforcer because of our 90 strength rating, which is huge. For the steal, you're going to set this to a 94 for the gold glove and Hall of Fame interceptor. This is also very important. This is going to allow us to lock down an entire side of the court by ourselves with our size and length. With these attributes and the badges combined, we'll easily be able to defend multiple passing lanes at the same time. Moving on to the block rating, you're going to set this to an 84 for the silver paint patroller, as well as the silver high flying denier and the gold pogo stick badges. For the offensive board, set this to an 81, and for the defensive board, we're going to set this to a 92 for the gold rebound badges. All right, so as you guys can see here, this build is an absolute menace. He's a snake on defense. We can switch to any position and lock him down. Point guards, sharpshooters, poppers, post scorers, it don't matter, fellas. We're locking them down. You can lock anyone up on this build with the perimeter defense. The speed, the agility, the strength on this build, it don't matter. And as you guys can see here, we get some insane passing lane steals on this build. A Hall of Fame interceptor is my favorite thing about this build. It gives you some insane animations. Like I said earlier, you're gonna feel like primetime Dion, Revis Island, or Ed Reed out there. Any pass that comes within about 5 yards of you, you're gonna pick off with ease. You can literally lock down an entire side of the court with this build because of how much space you can take up and with how the OP Hall of Fame interceptor is with that wingspan. As for the interior and the block rating, silver paint patroller is really all you need. we get that 90 vert, and with the 90 vert, we also get the gold pogo stick, so we're able to spam, jump, and get crazy block animations. And as for the rebounding, as you can see, you're an absolute freak on the glass. With the gold rebounding badges, combined with that insanely high 90 vert, you'll be able to snag rebounds over anybody. The 90 vert unlocks some insane rebound animations as well, where your player's head is literally above the rim, man. And with how inconsistent a lot of these players are with shooting this year, you'll definitely be fully utilizing these attributes on the glass. This is by far one of my favorite builds in this game, simply because of how dominant it is on the glass and the defensive capabilities on the floor. I know a lot of you guys, it's tough to find a good lockdown build, and I know all of you have been looking for it. That's why you're here. This is the lockdown build that you're looking for. This is the one. All right, and as you guys can see here, this lockdown build gets shades of Josh Smith, Terry Eason, and big boy Draymond Green. And the build name comes out to be a defensive anchor. If you guys found this video helpful, be sure to click that subscribe button. And if you want the best jump shot in the game that allows me to knock down shots like this with this build consistently, let's get this video to 50 likes and I'll drop that right away. So for the last part of this video, fellas, I definitely want to show you guys the different animations that I have equipped. One is going to be the motion style, and number 2 is going to be the dunk package that I have. For the motion style, as you can see, all these pretty much suck. They're not really good. Jalen Suggs is going to be your best bet. Look at, he's booking. He's absolutely cooking down the court. So I have Jalen Suggs equipped. Let me know down below if you guys have a different, motion style that you guys like to run. But Jalen Suggs is definitely the best bet for this build. And now on to the dunk package that I run for this build, fellas. More so, it's going to be directed towards the standing dunks. Obviously, our driving dunk is a 62, so we're gonna get a little bit of driving dunks, but not too much. It's more so for the standing dunk animations. So for the standing dunk package on this build, fellas, we do have a 62 driving dunk and a 72 standing dunk. We're more so gonna focus on the standing dunk. You still can get driving dunk animations with this build, but we're gonna focus on standing dunk more so than driving dunk. The rim grazer here, I don't even have this equipped. You can equip it if you want. It is a two-hand dunk, so it's less likely to get blocked. This is what you're going to be looking for when you're making this dunk package, more so because our standing dunk and our driving dunk again isn't too high, so you want the less percentage of the dunk getting blocked. So therefore that's why we're going with the two-hand dunks. For the hangs, I do athletic hangs off too. And for the second one, I go fist pump rim pulls. This is more so for me, it's kind of a cool animation, so I like to rock this one. For the basic dunks, fellas, I don't even have these equipped either. The basic one-handers off too, that's likely to get blocked. The two-handers up too, if you want to equip that one, you can. Again, it's kind of personal preference for this one. For the 1 foot moving dunks, I don't have the rim grazer equipped again. I do have hangs off 1. If you want that on there as well, that's definitely a less percentage of getting blocked. As you can see, I'm going up to the rim with 2 hands, which is what we're looking for here. For these standing dunks, the NBA dunks for regular, we're going to have these both equipped. If you want to take this one off, you can, because again, it's a one-handed dunk. If you want to take it off, you can. I have it equipped. It's totally up to you guys. For the rim pulls, I go the double hand rim pull here, as you can see, and the elite basket rim pull. Again, they're both two-handed dunks, which is massive. The signature dunks, all I have equipped is the Klay Thompson and the CJ McCollum. These are the ones that I have available. I didn't really want to have to pay for these, as it doesn't really matter too much. But the CJ is a nice looking dunk, and so is the Klay. Just make sure you're not too contested if you're going up with that driving dunk with these two dunks, due to our overall of the standing dunk and the driving dunk that we have. And that's going to be it for this build, fellas. If you guys like what you're seeing here and you stayed all the way through, make sure you guys click the subscribe button, man. We got a goal of 1,000 subs that we're trying to hit, so I appreciate you guys staying and watching. We got jump shot videos coming out, we got VC videos coming out, we got more build videos coming out for you guys. Whatever you guys want to see, drop a comment down below. I appreciate you guys watching, man. Peace.